Bitcoin cryptocurrency for beginners. Bitcoin has been one of the most popular and fastest growing investments over the last decade or so. However, the attention grabbing growth also comes with a lot of risks. You only get to make money off Bitcoin when you know how it works, and the truth is, not a lot of people do. One of the biggest mistakes you're going to make as a beginner in Bitcoin trading is thinking it's a get-rich-quick scheme. Bitcoin has made a lot of people super wealthy. But hey, it also made a lot of people super poor. That's why in this video, you'll learn everything basic you need to know about Bitcoin cryptocurrency as a beginner. Pay close attention because the success of your next trade might depend on this. What exactly is Bitcoin? If you don't fully know what a thing is, then how can you build wealth on it? Simply put, Bitcoin is a form of digital money that exists on its own network, just like regular money, aka fiat, that exists in its networks consisting of governments, money printing institutions, and banks. Bitcoin also has its own network that allows you to conduct online transactions. The difference between Bitcoin and the regular currency you're used to is that there are no intermediaries with Bitcoin. You don't have to go through banks or credit card companies before you can make secure online transactions. You can send and receive BTC without ever needing a bank exchange rate or funds transfer service. This is termed decentralization and makes it extremely difficult for any governmental bodies to shut down or control Bitcoin. How do you successfully invest in Bitcoin? Now that you know what Bitcoin is, you may start to wonder how it can make you rich, or how you could even turn it into an investment. Well, Bitcoin is a versatile currency, and it does more than facilitate transactions. Bitcoin isn't like fiat in many ways, especially when it comes to availability. When Bitcoin was created, it was created as a limited resource with a fixed supply. The currency's creator, Satoshi Nakamoto, encoded a 21 million Bitcoin limit in Bitcoin source code. This means there can never be more than 21 million Bitcoin in circulation. This scarcity makes Bitcoin a store of value, just like gold. You can invest in Bitcoin using a major cryptocurrency exchange or brokerages like Binance or Coinbase. You can also buy Bitcoin on other financial and brokerage platforms like Robinhood and SoFi. It's a lot like buying stock, and just as easy with these platforms. So the overview of the process is pretty straightforward. You start your Bitcoin investment journey by picking the most convenient place for you to buy and store your BTC. Next, you open an account with Bitcoin support. You're going to need a couple of identification and contact info. These are called your KYC requirements, which stands for Know Your Customer Requirements. Once your account is open, it's time to provide the fiat, regular money, which you're going to use to purchase your BTC. You can fund your account from a connected bank account or with a payment app like PayPal. Depending on your exchange platform, your transfer might get cleared right away, or you'll have to wait a bit. Once your funds are cleared, you can buy cryptocurrency immediately. The final stage of this process is entering a purchase order and buying Bitcoin. Fair warning, do not go into this without doing extensive research. Once you exchange, your fiat will be turned into Bitcoin and stored into your cryptocurrency account, the same way your stocks are held in a brokerage account. The holding account for your Bitcoin is known as a wallet. There are two types of wallets, a hot wallet and a cold wallet. The hot wallet is an online account that is operated by the exchange platform you use. It's typically more convenient and easily accessible. Cold wallets are an offline holding storage and are more secure than hot wallets, which can be hacked online. A cold wallet is an actual piece of hardware that stores your cryptocurrency. It typically looks like a small flash drive, and you can purchase one from reputable providers like Trezor or Ledger Nano. Seasoned Bitcoin traders are the people who typically venture into this, or people with a lot of BTC, as it is the safest and most secure way to keep Bitcoin. After your account and wallet are all set up, all that's left to do is to place your Bitcoin orders and trade as you deem fit. Don't forget to trade wisely and responsibly. Overall, the general gist of investing in Bitcoin is buying at a specific value and holding on to that Bitcoin until the general value increases. You could then either choose to sell when the value has gone up and make more money than you put in, or you could hold on to it longer, hoping for it to rise even further. It's a fun little game, but only if you know what you're doing. Can you actually get rich with Bitcoin? The question that is on everyone's mind, can you get rich with Bitcoin? The answer is yes, but there are a few things to note. While it is possible to make yourself rich with Bitcoin, it's also very possible to go broke by investing with Bitcoin. As with other types of investments, Bitcoin can be volatile and unpredictable. It's even more so because it takes a whole lot of personal research and understanding to invest in Bitcoin while taking note of the many risks surrounding it. Bitcoin is a risky asset, and even though it could double, triple, or quadruple your value in a short period of time, it can absolutely annihilate your value in that same time frame. As I always advise with any investments, only invest what you can afford to lose. Many investment experts have been debating the reliability of Bitcoin for many years, right from the point it came into existence as a cryptocurrency to this very moment. There are those who believe it is a sham that will soon fade away, while there are others who believe that Bitcoin is the future. Now, is Bitcoin really the future? I can't say for certain, as I'm not a psychic who can tell the future, but what I will say is that you should do your research and take the opportunity of understanding and invest in Bitcoin while you can. Pros and cons of investing in Bitcoin. As with all other investments, Bitcoin has its pros and cons. On the positive side, Bitcoin is relatively easy to purchase thanks to the many exchanges available on the internet. It is a secure way to invest with your money, and it gives you an alternative currency not controlled by external bodies like the government. This cryptocurrency makes a good hedge against inflation and other risks that fiat currency is subjected to. Bitcoin is also a great long-term investment strategy. On the not-so-bright side, Bitcoin is highly risky and volatile. It's also at risk of hacks and other rare security-based losses. And most of all, you need to be educated on the topic and know what you're doing so you don't lose money. Sure, you don't need to be some tech genius or computer programming overlord to trade Bitcoin, but you'll need to learn how to understand the market and take advantage of it. Trading Bitcoin is hard, but not trading Bitcoin and missing out on wealth is also hard. Choose your hard. Is Bitcoin a good investment, and should you invest in Bitcoin? The truth is, no investment is inherently good or bad in itself. What makes it a good or bad investment for you is how you trade with it, i.e. your trading and investment strategy. Beyond your investment and trading strategy, the answer will also be determined by your risk tolerance and financial goals. Before you dive into Bitcoin as a beginner, you're going to need to do a lot of assessments. Consider your goals, your assets, and what you intend to achieve with the investment. Are you looking to make a little money passively, become a full investor, or save for a long-term goal like retirement? All of these things matter and will determine if Bitcoin will be a good investment for you. Bitcoin is very volatile and high risk. It also has no intrinsic value and is not backed by any physical assets like gold or silver. Essentially, its value is solely based on the market demand. You'll need to learn about how to accurately time the market and trade accordingly. As always, do your research and trade responsibly. And with that, I hope your journey to Bitcoin cryptocurrency as a beginner begins on the right foot. Thank you for watching this video. And if you learned something and enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts with me in the comments. Until the next one, stay safe.